So when we last left our players, last session, I will
Do you
go
remember
ahead
yet what
and
happened?
I think
remember
so.
what happened.
You know what? I'm gonna let Billy do a quick recap for me then, because I was not in my right frame of mind.
All right. So
that's
first thing we did is Roxana cast Healing Spirits. We did a conga line and went and kicked the shit out of those fucking minotaurs because they needed it. Let the women loose. They ended up running off. We went back to town. Got the job to go find the two boys from the lumberjack yard, whatever it is. I'm tired.
Lumberyard. Yeah.
Roxana enabled Dalton to flirt with women because group enabler. I am. Vethmil and Nefarious stayed behind. Nefarious, I believe we decided, was with the innkeeper and his significant other. Vethmil went and stole some shit. Woo! And when we got there, we ended up fighting either 3 or 4 death dogs. When we finally got there, I cast Fairy Fire, revealing 2 zombies, and we ended up killing the death dogs, killing the zombies. Nobody went down. We blamed Nefarious.
You know.
And it ended with us returning, getting paid. We split it between the group that we have, the 50 gold each. We split it between the 4 or 5 party members we had. Well, 6, because we also had Stonewall.
Well,
And then we went back to town. We went back to town and slept.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that all sounds about right. So, yeah, I remembered some of that.
Well, it was only like a 2-hour session, so it was more of like a.
Hey, you're not broke now.
Yeah.
I remember chopping off the zombie children's heads and giving them to his dad.
Yeah, that's how we.
See, I don't.
proved it.
I do remember you having found them, but
You
I told him
three
to
were
take the
pretty
heads.
out of it.
Right, they were gonna-
So how much
I was
money
afraid
did
they
we
were
get a
gonna
piece
raise.
from that?
It was like 50 apiece.
It was
No, it
50
was-
for each child prop.
so it was 100 total, and then divided by, I think it was 6.
So 20 a piece?
Well, we gotta make that.
It was 16 each.
16.6 continuing.
Okay.
So 16
So,
gold, 6 silver,
I think-
6 copper.
I think we should give Stonewall just because she is a group tank. I think we should give her the extra silver
I would not be opposed.
Oh,
because she basically ran in there and kept death dogs off us.
Still not
She
broke.
did.
And we also decided that we need to keep Stonewall next to. I decided actually I need to keep Stonewall next to Steve so John doesn't fucking crit him all the time.
I mean, that's fair.
That's fair.
All right. Well, with that, you guys all, I'll actually have you be all there in Chester, just having finished a long rest. You all awake. The majority of the party, all except for one, climbs out of the large common shared room that you guys have been allowed to rent upstairs and down into the main room of the tavern where you eat your breakfast while Nefarious, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw for me real quick?
Here we go.
it'll be a fun session. All right.
Well, a
There it is.
very sore Nefarious comes limping out of the back room.
Sylvia just laughs.
That was fun, man. Rude. Back. Oh, my butt. They slapped my butt so hard, guys. I don't think I can sit down. Ugh.
As
And I struggle to sit on a bar.
as you guys sit down and eat, and one of you stands and eats your breakfast. what would you guys like to do from here? It is shortly after daybreak in the town of Chester.
What else is there to do?
Well, I mean, we think we've done everything we Chester, though. I
We
mean,
gotta throw the hobgoblin.
are we? If we're strong enough, yeah, we can
I
certainly
think
try,
we still
but
need a little bit more time before we can pull that off.
It's possible with all of us, as long as we get lucky. But you know,
I'd rather be more assured of that fight when we go into.
yeah. But as far as like work goes, I mean, we don't really have anything else here.
You've been in Chester for a long time. You want to just visit Lake Town?
You can get on Lake
If
Town.
it's open,
Just kind of visit.
if it's
Play
open,
with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
They'll have new bartenders for me to bang there. It's getting kind of stale. Made me do all the work. I'm ready for something new.
So, I mean, those are options. You can always go back to Trader's Port if you wanted to. You can try and take on the hobgoblins. There was still that one area in the abandoned mines that you guys were interested in and haven't gone back to yet.
Oh yeah, because
or you
wasn't
could
there
continue
last
to
session.
explore the woods. Those are all options. So I'm just leaving it up to
Do
you
we
guys
wanna-
though.
Do
Whatever
we
you
want
wanna
to
do.
go through the? We want to go through the door.
Yeah,
I don't
might as
like
well go
closed doors. I prefer
through.
them open.
We cleared it out, so we might as well.
Yeah, I mean, Nefarious did want to check out that door, didn't he?
Yeah.
So.
So I mean, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, well. Too lazy. to pick
You
it
dropped
up
your
right
ball.
now.
Your
I
ball
did.
dropped. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
Drop my golf ball. Feel bad. Now.
Okay, so is that the plan then, to go to the abandoned mines and check out that
Yeah,
last
I think
last
so.
thing there?
I suppose we can. go back
Dalton
to
is
it.
very, very much in the not caring.
Oops, wrong button.
I mean, we
I'm in the
could
mood
go
again
there.
anyway, so let's do it.
I kind of want to know what's behind the door.
Okay.
Sildial's curious about the door.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, you guys head on out. Here is the overworld map there, and as you know, the mine is somewhere in this hill right there. So, are you guys going to travel along this path here and then veer off, or are you traveling through the wilderness the whole time?
If we travel through the wilderness, that'll give us a better hunt and stuff on the way.
Fine.
'Cause don't we need food? And
That's
items
Yeah, I
and
mean
stuff?
it's not super forested to the north, but if you stick off to that side, you're in taller grass and near sporadic trees and whatnot. It is definitely, like you guys would definitely know, there's a higher chance of any sort of food and that sort of thing. And since you started out in Chester, I will say you have your fill of water from the well in Chester.
I mean, we might as well go through the wooded area. That way we can just get the food for the day.
Alright.
Not.
In that case, Dalton, do you want to go ahead and make me a survival check, please?
Luckily, that was
Oh wait, what?
He rolled
Okay,
stealth
well.
instead.
It's the same modifier. I mean, it's +5. So
Okay. With a 12, as you guys are walking through the wilderness there, unfortunately, you don't find any good, strong protein that you're really looking for. You do find a good bit of, nuts and berries, that sort of thing, a few apples, enough to probably sustain you through the majority of the day. Nothing super hearty, but it does at least keep you guys going.
Well, trail mix.
You can always look on the way back too.
As you are traveling, can everyone please go ahead and roll me a d12?
Can you roll my 6 and a 5? Not perfect.
All right.
together. We make 11.
As the day goes on, you guys
Number
begin
one.
to.
Good. Turkey.
Sorry. As the day goes on, you guys continue to travel up to the north there, trying to get to that abandoned mine. Doesn't take too terribly long. Within about an hour or so, you end up here, and surprisingly, nothing adversarial shows up in your hour and a half or so of travel. It's still early enough, before noon or so, when you see the outcropping there where the entrance to the abandoned mine juts out from the hill. Entering on, I will bring you to the next map.
I just want to.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm just looking at my spell list here and I accidentally hit my button.
No, gotcha.
I'm gonna look at that diamond ring that I got out from that old man. Just kind of
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got like a whole box of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, I forgot I gave you that.
Yeah. The diamond,
I was gonna say, I bet you forgot, John.
I know, right?
It reminds me of the past. So.
It's probably a good thing you can go
Yeah.
back and rewatch these.
Maybe I should have.
I mean, it feels like was that like a a gotcha or something? That's what it kind of felt like. Yeah.
All right.
It was basically like a fever dream last week. I don't really remember a lot of it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was a good little session. I mean, it wasn't like
Nobody
it didn't have
died.
to be terribly long. We were just trying to make it through.
All right.
We called it early on Tuesday.
So you find yourselves once again in this tunnel that you are somewhat familiar with. As you look ahead of you, there are the unlit torches which line the walls for a little while there before breaking off into the dark, unlit tunnel. The piles of, abandoned gear and piles of stone dug up from the walls still litter the pathway before you. You can move yourself.
How far are you
We
to
need a
skip
torch.
I
back
know,
here?
but I mean, at this point, like, we've been here enough. Can I light my own torch and just light the torches as we go?
You can, yeah.
We killed the Minotaurs, like, why not?
I mean, why do you gotta do that when I can just produce flame?
I mean, why do you gotta produce flame when I can just do this?
Because it doesn't cost me anything to do it.
Neither does this.
It costs you a torch.
I will.
Roxana
I'm
being
okay
frugal
with
over there.
I mean, she's playing the part of an old cheap woman. I mean, that's kind of accurate.
I know, right? As you walk through the hallway, lighting the torches as you go, this stretch of hall all the way up to the junction here is now lit. All the torches there are lit. Past this junction, though, is where it begins to open up. No longer be a dugout formation from tools, but what looks to be more of like the Underdark, with these tunnels that begin to point downwards and be carved out from something else entirely. There are no torches lining these walls at this point here.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and just activate detect.
Activate the what?
Detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. Gotcha. Yeah, as you use your detect magic, other than any like spellcasting focuses that are on, some of your party members there, nothing. Thank you. I forgot about Shark.
Poor Shark.
I do it too. I do it all the time. So many damn characters, it's hard to remember everything.
I just want my tech magic up for this door. Like,
Man.
Yep,
Am
but
I-
nothing magical right now.
oh, keep kicking it.
Kicking it old school, kicking it OG,
Kicking it real.
kicking it.
Okay, so I mean, I guess somebody else lead the way, because I don't think there are any torches lighting these walls.
There are not.
Oh, that's no way. Hold my
lead the
hand.
way.
Hold my hand.
You were just with two dudes last night. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
But that means my hands are super smooth.
That's okay. You can just. I'm gonna go
Steven
fast.
makes your hands so smooth. Put them back.
All right, Vethmil, as you approach the door has writing on it that you do not understand.
Ow.
The door here, though, is made of, it looks to be made of, like, wooden planks, almost like, if you were to take, like, a crate and rip the planks off of the crate and turn that into a makeshift door. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks very shoddily made. In fact, there's cracks all over the place to where you can probably see through a little bit. Unfortunately, the other side is still dark, so even with your dark vision, you can't really make out much beyond the door. But it's really less of a solid door than a, like, some sort of barrier put in place to try and keep people away, but it's not like a fortification of any sort.
I have 2 questions. Is the door emanating any type of magical energy?
It is not.
Can I cast Eldritch Blast on it?
You can. Are you going to shoot at it? If you want to shoot at it, you got to make an attack roll, though.
Okay.
$13, yeah, that'll hit a door. Go ahead and roll your damage. 9 points of damage as you shoot a blast of this force energy there. It smacks the door, and the door kind of shatters. Shatters outward.
No more door. Going forward?
I kind of shove it, Nefarious, like, are you going?
Yeah, let's go. I'll take
You
my
see
hand, and I take Vethmil's hand before he
This
can.
whole elbow of this open up.
Guys, maybe we should have somebody else take the front line. You two like to go down.
No, it's quite all right.
I'm kind of interested to see where this goes. Could be like pornography with these two.
Oh, you want in on the fun, Dalton?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, Dalty, you should get
Dalty.
in on that.
Hey man, there's a beautiful woman in a lumber camp waiting for me when I'm ready. So
Yeah, we did kind of like kill the mood bringing those kids back.
yeah, wasn't much of a choice. Took a job. We did the job. That's really all it is. At the end of the day.
All right, well, come on, Nefarious.
Yay!
Come on, Nefarious. Oh.
Wait, she doesn't have dark vision, so
No, I don't.
Be...
That's why she.
No. I mean,
I'm
Stonewall.
using produce
Stonewall.
flame so that we don't need it.
He's
I
got,
thought there's no torches down here, though.
Yeah, but he's got fire in his hand. He's holding it in
Oh,
his
gotcha.
hand.
Fireball in his
Yeah.
hand, so.
Produce flame basically gives me a torch. Basically gives me a torch whenever I need it without having to use anything for
I
it.
was gonna say either that or I
As
have a
you
light budget,
continue
so.
to, Vethmil, as you look down this hallway here, you see as it continues further to the north, but then it looks like another tunnel breaks off to the east. At this point here, the tunnels look to be a little bit more purposefully dug.
Interesting.
Wonder what purpose tunnels serve.
Oh, I'm sure they'd kill us. Seems to be the running theme.
There are worse things. than
Vethmil, as you get to there,
Says the one who comes back to life.
that. So I know better than anyone, don't I?
you see ahead to the north a wall with 2 more doors on it. Both of the doors look to be pretty similar to the one that you guys blasted open to get here. They don't seem to have any writing on them that you can tell right now, though.
All right, cool. This is where I'm gonna stealth.
I'll take
And-
my cue from you and try to stealth too. Note the try.
Oh boy.
Whoo! Yeah! All right, guys, there we go. There we
We're
go.
extremely stealthy.
We're
Wow!
so stealthy.
I don't even know if I'm.
Beth Mill's like, guys, we're really stealthy.
All
I'm still more
right.
stealthy. I'm just as stealthy
Yeah.
as Grady, and I rolled a
Wow.
6.
Hey, like, a couple of us roll double digits.
Love it, guys.
I
Love it.
blame
Love it.
Sparky. No, you wanna know
I'll
what
take
it
that
is?
one.
You wanna know
I'll
what it
take it.
is? I still have Stonewall on my little hot bar. That's what's making it bad, because Grady's controlling Stonewall.
I want to say what Freak rolled. I just want to say.
It bled through Stonewall's character sheet into your computer.
Freak also rolled a 7, so. We're
Really,
very
there's no
stealthy.
getting rid of it. Your computer's infected now. You have to get a new computer.
No, I'm changing the dice. New dice. New dice.
Grab the IP.
So, Vethmil, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know that I rolled a 7.
stealthy.
Let's look through this hallway real quick.
Okay.
Is my hand still being held in this moment? Apparently.
Might check your loots. My hands might be running. Same.
Opening up this much for you as
You know
you
if I
look down the
touch
hallway.
them
It continues off to the east there, and there are 2 doors, one to the north and one to the south. Both of them,
Okay,
again,
so-
look to be shoddily made from planks like the previous ones.
Right, well, let's go look at this wall first, real quick.
Looks like a wall.
Solid. There's no writing on it or anything?
Make a
Like,
perception check.
Can I make an investigation check? I'm right next to it.
That's way better than your perception.
23.
Anyway.
That's yeah, that's real nice. You don't see any sort of writing on the wall, on the doors or on the walls or anything, but the room feels cold. Like you feel some sort of chill emanating from the room.
Okay, I'm going to use... Actually, let me go read it again real quick before I say I'm gonna use it. Might as well use it. Who knows when I'm gonna use it again? I'm gonna use a charge of the pendant to see if there's any celestial or fiendish energy within 250 feet of me.
You feel a moderate-sized presence directly behind you, and that's it.
Fucking nefarious.
All right.
That happened.
As if you didn't already know.
Jeez, like, yeah.
Now you've got confirmation.
Well, I'll just turn around and I'll say, "Do you feel that?" To Nefarious.
I don't. You're gonna have to apply a little bit more pressure. What?
Oh gosh.
Someone else come up here, please. Whoops.
Is he asking me if I feel the cold? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
if I
you can
feel
make a
cold.
perception
I
check.
feel it. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
No.
I'm guessing no.
Oh.
Well,
Are you-
stick your arm out a little farther, see if it's warmer than the rest of you.
Oh, okay. And I reach for his groin.
Sexual harassment.
I'll just stand there and just put my head in my hands, not even like blocking it or anything. Just
And stroke.
I would tell you to go file a report with your superior, but your superior is the one doing the harassment.
Yeah. And the other one's so far away, he doesn't give a shit.
Are there any holes in the wall where I can like see anything?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like through the different wood planks. There's cracks in between the different planks, so you can try and peer through if you want to make a. This would have to be perception though, and it is dark on the other side. So
Yeah, I just want to see if it's
Probably
like
not
a
gonna see
big
much, but-
room on the other side, or
Okay,
if
go
it's
ahead
just
and
like
try.
another hallway, basically.
11, yeah, you don't really know. It doesn't look like it's just a hallway. I will open up this much for you right here. But essentially, it looks
Cool,
to open
that's
up,
perfect.
but you're not sure how far back it goes, how far to the sides or anything.
Yeah.
But it does not look like just a hallway. I will say that at least.
Then I
Grandma,
will
don't you
come
have
back
excellent
with
perception
authority.
and dark vision?
Sorry?
Doesn't Grandma have excellent perception and dark vision?
She's human.
Nope.
Say my perception's all right. I'm proficient.
I have really good perception, but I am blind as
yeah.
a fucking bat in the dark.
Well, then in that case, something that would solve all of our problems would be to go ahead and set the door on fire. Lights it
Yes,
up,
but there's
remove the
probably a
obstacles.
reason that it's blocked off.
Yes, what if there's something?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's something magical because I felt
Do I
cold.
feel anything?
You rolled an 8,
I don't
so
want
no.
to talk to you anymore.
Why? From my detect magic.
Oh, from Detect Magic?
That's just like,
Oh, okay.
It's 60 feet, right?
Yeah, I figured out.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Grandma getting a little fed up with these idiots just peering through doors. She's gonna throw the flame at this door right here.
Which one? I didn't see you mark it.
The
The
wall,
top
the wall.
one.
Oh,
This
gotcha.
one right
there we
here.
go.
I'm throwing it at that one.
Okay, gotcha. I see it now. Okay, so you throw flame at it. Go ahead and make an attack roll real quick for me.
And everyone in front of him make dexterity checks to see if you get out of the way.
Only if he rolls like a 1. Yeah, 19, yeah. Don't bother with the damage because it's fire and really crappy wood. It's going to burn. As you throw fire at it, this door right here begins to burn away.
And we're smoking ourselves out.
You guys hear the crackle. You see the smoke begin to form. You see the door catch. The area immediately around it kind of like glow a bit. And it begins to burn. Do you wait there for the door to kind of burn away?
I'm gonna put my mask up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Same.
Today.
A few minutes go by. 10 or so minutes, at which point the door is mostly burned away. The fire, of course, continues. You hear the cracks, the crackles happen. The planks begin to fall down with a thud, thud. The area continues to be illuminated, but the fire begins to grow dimmer and dimmer as there's less and less fuel for it to consume. The ground around the now open doorway glows with fiery hot embers as it continues to eat away the little bit of wood that does remain, but the area is mostly open.
And the whole time we didn't hear anything like moving around on the other side.
Nope.
Like, that's good.
Nope, I'll keep your 11 perception check. Nothing.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
Let's.
As we walk toward the embers and stuff, I'm just gonna kind of like ray of frost them. so that they
Vethmil,
cool
make
off.
a make an acrobatics check. All right. As Sildiel ray of frosts everything after you step through, you do unfortunately though, because you walked through before she said she did that, accidentally step on some of the embers. I rolled low. You only take 1 point of fire damage.
It's like I'll cool it off for everybody.
As you begin to walk on in, though, I will open up more of this.
I'm not gonna move Billy. He can move.
You find yourselves in a large open room that continues onward, further and further.
Oh, that's right. I gotta move Stonewall. I'll just keep going towards the center.
As you continue further and further into the room, all of you do feel the cold at this point now that you're in here. The room is chilly.
I'm gonna use produce flame to warm myself up a bit.
My nipples are on.
Yeah, I know.
You'll want to move yourself up in here, Billy.
1 sec.
1 second. You need to be bared with.
I'm moving.
He got me.
Bears.
Oh, so
As
there
you begin to look around here, you see a room, the floor of which is made of dirt. Against the far wall, you see crude drawings. All over the place, you see piles of bones. In the center of the wall here, on the ground, right about here. Specifically, you see one large skull. The skull looks to be roughly the size of any one of you.
Oh boy.
It is elongated, almost like some sort of large beast's skull with a long snout. Couple of large sunken eye sockets and very sharp teeth litter the jawline.
I wish I was playing Tinklepot. Tinklepot would be climbing all over that thing.
Look, a playground.
Look, a playground. Well, do you feel anything magic-y? This is all I feel is cold and shrinking.
I don't like the cold.
Roxana's gonna walk up and look at the skull.
Yeah, so is Nefarious. Like, do I feel anything coming from
If
it?
detect magic is still up, yes, from the skull you definitely feel a magical presence.
If it's not, I mean, I'll just pull it back up again. I can. That I will.
Yeah.
I'm staying a little far
All right,
back.
so I'm gonna let him know there's
Yeah.
something magical about this skull. Something happening with it.
Can I try to identify what creature this is?
Maybe you have to talk to
Yes,
it.
make a, I'll let you make a nature check. Dragon.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Dragon. This is a dragon skull. Does it still have all of its teeth and stuff?
I'm gonna bop
Nope.
it.
Dragon.
I'm gonna bop it with my.
What are you doing?
Staff.
Why are you,
When she reaches out, I'm backing up.
Make an
Oh
attack
yeah,
roll.
I am backing the fuck up over here.
I take a tooth.
It'd just be an unarmed. It'd be an improvised weapon.
I want the tooth.
Yeah. You hit it. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me real quick. Nice, well done. As you smack it, you feel this massive burst of energy which almost knocks you on your ass, but somehow you just kind of like hold yourself firm and do not move. As this shockwave kind of like trembles through the area. As the area is already dark, but it seems to almost darken even more as those of you with dark vision, see the light begin to fade from the room. The flame from your produced flame there, Roxana, begins to be snuffed out. From the ground begins to rise fog.
I'll back it out of this room.
In the sunken eye holes of the skull, you see light up 2 blue flames, one in each eye hole.
I feel like we should get out of here.
You hear a voice coming from the skull, though the skull itself does not move. The voice says, "Who disturbs me?"
I didn't mean to disturb you.
We've
thought you were
awoken
in
you,
that
master.
What is your name?
Shit.
mode. His name is Vestmill.
Vethmil.
The bus there, like, here you go.
For what purpose have you awakened me?
Any purpose that you wish.
Make a... are you honest or being deceptive?
I love that you have to decide.
Yeah.
I think right now I'd be deceptive
Okay, make a deception check.
because I don't actually know who the fuck he is or
Right.
why he's here. So
Nice.
Damn!
I've
Better
made
than
2
the
rolls
time.
today.
Better
One
than
has
the
been
time.
terrible. I've made a couple
Alright.
more actually. Just kidding.
The voice says back to you, and again, you hear it clearly coming from the skull. You see the flame there, but the skull's mouth doesn't move or anything. It just stares at you as it speaks. He says, "Good, very good. I require bones. Bring me more. More. The skeletons of anything, any bone I can reshape and reclaim my body.
How many more do you need?
More."
All right.
Is it dark in here now?
Get the fuck out. Go,
Yes.
go.
It's very dark. All that you can really see are the flame eyes and the skull.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
Fucking Dracolich. I'm getting the fuck out.
He says, "When I am reformed, I will share with you some of my power."
Gonna go Warlock.
We getting some bones.
I mean, didn't we
At
just
which
burn a
point
bunch
it sounds
of
like you all
minotaurs?
run the fuck away.
I'll be right back,
Yeah,
guys.
damn right.
I'm gonna go find the Minotaurs. I'm gonna go find the Minotaurs.
We did burn them all, so there's probably a bunch of bones in a fucking fire pit.
Listen, when Roxana says nope, we getting the fuck out of here. We getting the fuck out.
Dude, I
That's why I
was
stayed by the door.
I mean, a pet Dracolich sounds kind of fun.
We don't know what it is. I'm just saying Steve knows what that is. He's like, oh fuck no,
There's
I'm
a
out.
reason I stayed right by the fucking
Fuck
door.
this shit. That's like a CR 20 something. We need to run.
As soon as I bop that and he goes make a Constitution saving throw, I'm like, nope.
Time to go.
Did you go get
Yeah.
bones?
We literally killed
Yeah.
the bandits, so we're running
Did
away
Bethel
from
seriously
that.
go get some bones from the
Yeah.
minotaurs?
All right. Fair enough.
I would
got a
not
buddy.
be- Dude,
I mean, we
would
threw
not
them on a
be
fire
doing
and burned all the bodies, so like there's plenty of bones.
I mean, yeah, why not? I have no objections to
that
this.
thing. Seems
She
as
drunk.
undead.
She just drank devil's blood. I'm gonna go grab bones for a dragon. Like,
She didn't drink red. It wasn't devil's blood.
It was angel blood.
It was celestial.
It was fallen
You
angel
have a
blood.
dog.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't need a god, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna help some poor defenseless animal.
That is not That's not
It's
that's
just
Listen, you gotta let nature take its course.
Oh,
Nature already took the course.
What are
and
we
then
gonna get
magic fucked
favor
that
from
up.
an undead creature? What are they gonna do?
That's a good question. What do you want it to do?
Nothing good. It's not gonna do us any good. It's not gonna give us any money. And as soon as it'll
It
kill
can
us.
wipe out an entire town and we can go collect money off of
Why? No,
Oh.
no. We don't want to do that.
Deathmill, do you want to do this? I mean, it's
Nefarious, were you?
I would love
I
to
know
do
that they say you dropped the baby as a kid. Your parents must have just thrown you up against the wall.
I don't understand why this is dumb. I mean, he
Your parents never played Bounce the Baby?
Oh,
Okay, you serve
God.
an angel. Think about what that thing is.
I'm gonna go walk in with my bag full of
It
bones.
is useful, is what it is.
You
It is
drop your
useful.
bag full of bones in one of the piles, and you just hear from the dragon, "Good."
I will be back with carts full.
Camera froze.
I don't
And then I'll walk back up.
Dude.
work.
There you go. Yep. All right. So where are you guys going now?
Roxana's walking in front of her, just pushing her way through everyone. I want to know what's through this door. So I'm opening up this door.
The top. Okay.
Yep.
Are you opening it or listening or what?
I'm just opening it. Screw it.
All
Here
right.
we go.
My
I have
guess is there's
extra-
more bad shit in here because this place is bad shit.
I bet there's bones.
I'm gonna open it up, but nobody move right now, okay?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Always stay far away from Roxanne.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, Vethmil became a warlock. The end.
Oh, are those bones or rocks?
Probably gets
Those are
enslaved
rocks.
by a Draco Lich.
Oh.
I know.
I was gonna say those are some nice bone piles.
I know, right? Like this is very convenient.
It's just a wall over too. Just break down the wall and just
Let's
throw
just
them in.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
do it.
You
It's
don't
rough.
have to throw them in, just be like, here's some bone.
We probably just murdered like
Alright.
the cult leaders for him, and then like took up their
Inside
position.
of this room, you see a large open room with some bedrolls on the floor. Not even bedrolls, but more just like mats on the floor. You see stacks of crates and barrels over here, looking like some sort of supplies or whatever. And over here, you do see a bunch of stones which seem to be assembled in a intentional manner. However, also in the room, you see 6 winged creatures, no larger than 4 or 5 feet. Each one sees you and stares at you, one of which goes, "Ah!" and they begin to
Oh,
attack
boy.
you. Everyone go ahead and roll some initiative.
Oh boy.
Bones.
After you.
Hey, look, bones!
Please use your kobold voice this whole time. My favorite.
Lord. I don't even know if my voice can do today. 10.
Dang, Stonewall. Hello.
Yeah, I know, right?
And Hammer. What the heck?
Yeah,
Stonewall
rolled
just
good for
doing
some of your
Stonewall
guys'
things.
NPCs, huh?
That's okay, Freak rolled terrible. It's all good.
All right. Well, with that then, as the sound of battle is unmistakable to her, Stonewall leaps into action first.
Plenty of after sick, that is for sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She can get right here.
All right. Anything else, or just
I don't think she can do anything. Yeah, she can't do anything, so that's it.
gonna dodge or hold an action?
Oh,
or
yeah,
dash,
she's
or...
gonna... She is going to... She's just gonna dash up to... right here.
Cool. Hammer time.
I view those all as bonus actions now.
5. She's gonna dash over here. That's it. Why am I still poisoned? Still poisoned.
That should be
probably
removed.
forgot to pull
Yeah, that
that
should be
off of you
gone.
then. Let me...
Because yeah, didn't you like cure her of that?
Yeah, something happened.
Somebody
I don't know.
did. Somebody
Yeah.
did.
I just
Oh, that's
noticed
right.
that.
Yeah, it's not an effect or anything. But yes. It's been... Yeah, it
I
was...
feel like
it was good.
Roxana cured
I
her.
remember that. Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
Astro, yeah.
There you go. Just fixed it. Roxana. Yeah, I do
I'm
remember that
gonna-
you...
I'm gonna walk into right here, and I'm gonna cast Wind Ward.
All right, what's that do?
It is a... Actually, no. Not Wind Ward. Just gotta figure out the... Yeah, I'll cast, I'll just do Produce Flame on one of these kobold.
Okay.
But Wind Ward, it makes like a difficult terrain area, ranged attacks have disadvantage, all that fun
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
It's just a laundry list of effects.
Right. All right, cool.
It can also dissipate fog and all and stuff like that.
Oh, Cobalt.
19 will definitely hit the kobold. For a point of damage. But hey, at least it does damage. That's good. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to hide behind Hammer.
Alright. Vithmil.
Bethmilla is going to come up to here and take a whip attack at the one right next.
Alright.
Get the shape. Go forward. Look ahead.
Oh, that misses, unfortunately.
And then he is going to go back out here and bonus action hide.
Make a stealth check. Oh, damn. You just hear Shark.
Shark.
Oh man, Shark's all the way back there.
That's what I said about Stonewall.
I know.
Good thing she has a ranged weapon.
She still has to dash, I'm pretty sure, to get to here. And she's just gonna chill there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd have to dash.
Alright.
Yeah, there's not really.
It is now their turn. Alrighty. First one is going to go ahead and shoot a chromatic orb at Stonewall.
Oh shit.
As you
Oh,
watch
no.
it begin to form this like ball of energy in its hand and throw it at Stonewall.
Dude, these sons of
That's a
bitches must have
23.
A 50 gold piece diamond on their ass to cast that. Let's kill these folks.
We're getting that shit.
Wow.
Which is the one that cast that
As
shit?
Stonewall
I'm losing that
falls
body.
unconscious.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God damn it, Nefarious, you're back and we're all
Yeah,
gonna
you
die.
got cracked, dude. You got cracked. What did it do?
I would like to present Exhibit
One
A.
shot.
Nefarious is with us.
Yeah, that's true.
The next one, the one
True.
next to Hammer, is going to go ahead and whip out its dagger and attack Hammer. That's a 16, which hits Hammer.
They got chromatic orb, man. It's
For 2 points of damage because of rage. Next one here, the third guy is going to go ahead and look towards Grandma and cast Scorching Ray.
Oh no.
First attack is a 6, which misses. Shoots a second
Not
one.
normal ones.
Is a 18, which will hit for 4 points of fire damage. And the third one is a 10, which misses. All right, so that's 3 of these guys. I'll take number 5 here is going to go ahead and shoot Scorching Ray, starting at Shark right here. That's a 22, which hits.
Yep.
For 4 points of damage. A 9, which definitely misses. And then lastly, a 20, which hits for another 5 points of fire damage. I've got 2 more to go. We'll go with Unidentified Creature 2. It is just going to go ahead and shoot a simple firebolt. Sorry. A simple firebolt at Hammer. That's an 18, which hits. I am rolling great. For 5 points of damage. And then 4 is going to come on out. Or not 4. Who are you? 2. Is going to come out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to come on out to right here to take a look around. Notice how many of you are there. And take a look at Dalton. And Dalton, I need you to make 1 second here. A wisdom saving throw. And you would have advantage, but he's using, you notice as he seems to like bend the magic around him to force you to roll it as a straight roll instead of advantage. It's still a save. As he looks to you and speaks to you in common and says, "Friend, no fight." you're like, the fuck are you talking about, you stupid little dragon thing? I ain't your friend. That is all of them. Nefarious.
All right. Can I see him from where I am?
2? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna blast him.
No, you ain't. Anything else for you, homie? I'm sorry.
Got my infestation. That's about it.
Silvio.
Well, now that guy's out here, that kind of screwed my plan up for this round. So I am just Ray of Frost that ass.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. For 4 points of cold damage as it smacks into the creature. He just yelps out a little bit and then looks at you angry.
I mean, sorry, my dude.
Sorry.
That's all she's gonna do.
All right, Dalton.
Alright, time to get reckless as I pull my swords out. And I come here to the door to try to pincer this guy in. Now noticing that that stone wall's down, and got one that's dropped! The voice is with us!
Just saying.
Are these people considered humanoid, or are they dragonkin, or what do you call them?
They are indeed considered humanoid, so yeah, you get your extra damage.
Hoping so, but I wanted to ask, so... Yeah, so I'm gonna take out my sabers and try to go to town.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
There it is. And it's already been damaged too, so that's awesome.
It has,
so
yeah.
that. So, and then here's the Colossus Slayer.
Nice.
And then the piercing from the...
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And there's that. And then I can hit him again.
Yeah.
Up to.
Get him.
Kill it.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Unfortunately, that's going to miss, but with the
but I
first
did get
one,
him.
you grab your saber and you cleave down and you make a massive carve into his left wing, which doesn't quite get carved off, but it's just like flopping there, as if it's almost completely cut off. It's he's looking pretty hurt. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, just try to hopefully get some of these guys, I guess.
Freak!
That is a 2, so she's gonna firebolt this guy.
Pew pew lasers. Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it go?
Wait, there you
Unfortunately, a 12
12
is going to miss.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Anything else?
She's gonna stay there.
Alrighty. Top of the
Oh,
order,
I did
Stonewall
my
is unconscious. I need a death save for Stonewall, please. That is a fail. A hammer.
You're somewhere. Oh shit. Okay. My bad.
Your hammer.
Hammer
Sorry,
time.
Hammer things, hammer.
Gonna try to hit this thing with my club. Club. What club it?
God damn it.
No.
Tuesday.
Roxana, there have been
have
like
been
4
rolled. What the
twos
heck?
rolled this fight so far.
We're doing our brand.
Roxana's had enough of these cobalt shit, and I realized certain spells need when
Blast.
Roxana thinks. These guys are casting spells. A lot of them have semantic components. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. Alright, where are you putting it?
I just need to see the distance on this real quick. It's a 20-foot square. So right there.
My barrel.
Okay, so actually I'll go ahead and draw the whole square because it will stay here until you dismiss it. So three of them need to make strength.
They need to make strength saving throws.
And they're kobolds, so... Damn, he rolled a 15. It's a 10, that's a fail. And a 16, damn. What's your DC?
Quit rolling, John.
It's a... it's 14.
14, damn. Okay, so 3 and 1 unfortunately save, but 5 does fail.
It's still one less spellcaster throwing shit
True.
at us.
We'll take it.
And then I'm going to use 2 Balm of the Summer Cold.
They're telling them I did 10 HP.
Nice. Get up, Stonewall.
And 2 temp, right?
Yep, 2 temp.
Alrighty. Well, she's not unconscious, but she's still prone, so I'm gonna keep her upside down. Alright. Vethmil!
Vethmil is going to take a whip attack on the bastard right in front of him.
You got allies surrounding him, too.
That I do.
Nice, that'll hit.
Hey. Oh, that is
Just
not the right
barely.
Thing. What the heck?
Just barely.
There we go. Dang. And then sneak attack. Because I got my peeps around.
There it is.
Boom!
There we go.
As you smack it, this one you finally do enough damage to as you rip the wing off, as you wrap the whip around it and pull. It bleeds out at your feet there, falls down dead.
Awesome. And then I'm going to bonus action stealth again behind this wall.
Nice.
Another 23.
Shark!
You can go through this stage.
I don't need to go through your stage. I can see 5 and 6, right?
Yeah.
From Shark? Okay. Sharks can also try to blast creatures.
Oh!
Yes.
I think that
There it is. There it is.
Nefarious, how are you blasting through a wall?
That's not me.
It's Shark.
No, it says shark.
Oh, shark, okay.
That's good damage.
14 points of damage as her spear just fires forth this bolt of energy which cracks the thing directly in the chest. It's looking hurt. Nice.
Kobold sounds delicious for it.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, we are now to the kobolds. I'm going to start with 5 because he is going to spend his turn trying to break free. He rolled a natural 20, 18.
Alright,
so
it's up its turn.
he breaks free, but that is his turn. So number 6 is going to go ahead and once again just pull out his dagger and try and stab Hammer, which misses at an 8. Boom, boom, boom. I've got 3 more. All right. Number 1 is going to go ahead and take a look at Dalton and cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh, there it is. Over there.
Oh, fuck me.
Did you just crit him?
Oh.
I just crit you with Chromatic Orb, bro.
I mean, I could use a nap anyway. Oh god, that's gonna drop.
You're still up. 23 points of damage to Dalton.
That fucking
You got a potion, boy? You need to drink that.
Whoo.
Ow.
Nice.
Pretty
Well,
sure he
that
doesn't have
changed.
one.
That changed what I was going to do. That changed what I was going to do real quick.
Woo. And then we're gonna go ahead and have 2 fire bolts. Firebolt at Hammer is a 9, which misses, and the second firebolt at Hammer is a didn't roll. Is a 7, which misses. That is all of them. Nefarious.
Alright.
You can gladly go through my states right now.
Alright,
I just
like,
take the
excuse me,
chromatic
excuse
orb.
me, guys.
It hurts.
Oh.
It hurts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to grab meat.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'll put you back. Okay.
Make sure you squeeze Dalton's ass as he runs up.
Bleeding.
I'm gonna. I mean, can I see 1 and 3 and
Yeah,
5
you'll
from right
see
here?
him from there. Yeah.
All right, cool. I ain't going in there if I don't have to. You fucking crazy?
Yes, a little bit.
Throwing. People are dropping it. I'm like, no. But I will blast from a safe distance. Gonna go for. Oh, I don't know who I want to go for. 5's already been hit. Wait, has 5 been hit?
I don't think
No.
No. 6 has been hit a decent amount, and 4 has been barely touched. But the 3 in the
Four has
middle
one
there have
point
not
of
been
damage.
touched.
Can I see 5 from where I am? I should be able to. Peek around.
Yeah, you can see through it. I'm clearly holding my chest as I got cracked with a chromatic orb.
Wait, what? Is that?
Yeah, you definitely hit.
I don't know why there's
He's
I don't know
actually
what
he's not restrained anymore, so I should have took it off. It doesn't matter. You hit.
Okay. I will take it. Take some of that.
13 points of damage. Nice. As you smack directly in the chest, he takes this force damage as he stumbles back a little bit, having just broken himself free from the entanglement there. Nicely done. Sildio.
Excuse me, coming through. 15.
Yeah, please. You can take a shot now. Yeah.
Let me see. 5,
Lord.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I don't know how I'm still standing, to be honest.
I
I can
know. I can't believe I didn't drop
I'm
you with that
coming
crit.
right
I
here.
rolled a lot of ones.
If I stand right here, can I get all of them in burning hands?
It's a 15-foot radius,
cone.
right? Or 15-foot cone, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get all 3 of those.
Heavy cord.
Okay.
I know.
Because I'm gonna cast burning hands. They need to make a dex save.
All right. I'll start with the hurt one. That's a 19.
That's a save.
I got a 17 and a 4 for number 1. So 1 fails. You can roll the damage on that, and I'll have it for the
Okay.
other 2. Nice! Good damage.
And then when she casts a spell of first level or higher, she can move 10 feet from her storm sorcerer thing
Nice.
without getting an attack of opportunity. So she is gonna back up.
Beautiful.
And that is gonna be her turn.
Alrighty,
Remember when I
Dalton.
did that with Vigar and like almost killed myself? Like, had to hang up?
Was 4
No.
the one that hit me?
The one that hit you with that chromatic orb was the one all the way top here, number 1.
The one in the top,
Yeah, this corner.
Alright, well that completely cucked everything I was planning to do, so I'm switching to my bow. Because I'm hurt. I'm like, I'm gonna take a little bit, guys. No, I'm not.
I'll catch you if
Make
you fall.
oh my 20, yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Right, so there's gonna get this. There's the bow.
Nice.
Here's the Colossus Slayer.
Boom!
Alright, so there's one.
As
I'm
you
gonna
return the favor, the one that blasted you with that chromatic orb, you shoot right between the eyes as he falls down dead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to be like, Hammer! Hammer time!
Oh, nice, okay. Ah.
God damn it, you stupid bitch! And then I walk over here.
Alright.
What did I do? You fucking missed!
Freak!
She's gonna move to here and see what she can hit. That's gonna be another firebolt. She's going to shoot this one.
Damn, yeah. Nice! 7 points of damage. That one right there gets blasted in the face and is still up, but he looks really bad with his blood just trickling down his face. Looks like he can't even see anymore. He's so hurt.
And she is gonna back up.
Alright. Stonewall.
Stonewall's gonna stand herself up and look at Kobold 5 with just a rage in her eyes and go to town.
Go for it. Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, worked, okay.
You got it. As she swings, cleaving straight through the head of that kobold, it falls down dead at her feet. Nice. Anything else?
And then she's gonna turn around and scream at Kobold 6.
All right. Hammer.
Starts yelling.
That's pretty in character for her.
What did I do? I just did what you told.
Yeah. This time she hits. Nice for 6 points of damage. As begins to wail on number 6 there. It's starting to look really hurt, but still alive. Roxana!
Roxana's gonna pull out her scimitar, walk up here, and show him how it's done.
Frail old woman with a little sword hand, you know.
And she swings, and the kobold just like ducks to the floor and stands back up as you swing over her head. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna take a step back. Yeah, this spot is safe. I got girls on both sides of me. This is perfect. We can take ourselves.
Vethmil.
Vethmil is going to take out his whip and smack, hopefully, Kobold sick.
15 just hits. You've got 2 of those that just hit their AC now. Nice!
That's all I need.
As you wrap it around his neck and pull backwards, you hear that perfect crack as he falls down dead.
And I'm going to go back to my hidey spot and bonus action hide. Forgot about lice.
Nice. Shark.
Shark is not even gonna bother moving and just try to. This is the wrong. Lightning 3. Pew! No, she missed.
Lame.
Yeah, unfortunately that 8 definitely misses. To the kobolds now. As number 4 there is going to go ahead and unleash his Scorching Ray. Scrolling, there it is. One attack is going to swing at Sildiel. It's a 21, that'll hit. For 5 points of fire damage. The second one, it shoots at Grandma. It wasn't rolling. Why is it not rolling? Oh, that's why. It's a 9. That definitely misses. And the third one on Hammer is a 9, which misses. Then we are at our last one, number 3, which will use a Chromatic Orb. Is going to shoot it at Freak.
Oh
Oh dear. Oh dear. My poor friend.
That is a 9, which
That
misses.
He's so lucky.
That would have just fucking
Nefarious.
Nefarious is gonna come up here and be like, ha 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 ha, your aim sucks. And
There we go.
blast it.
As it goes just over his head, just like barely, his gaze like scrapes the top of his head, missing him. He like freezes for a second, and then when he notices that you missed, looks to you and goes, in common, ha ha ha, your aim sucks.
Ha ha, joke's on you. I meant to do that.
Sildio.
They just pissed her off trying to kill her buddy. So she is gonna Chaos Bolt that motherfucker. Which one was it? Was it 4 or was it?
It's 3, the one in front of you there, yeah.
I'm Chaos Bolting that asshole.
Breaking up the guns.
I'll probably miss.
The gun show.
Woo!
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that hits.
24 hits.
So close to a crit.
boom for 10 points of damage as this chaotic energy smacks the thing in the face. Nice. Anything else?
No, she'll stay there.
All right, Dalton.
All right. I'm gonna hobble my ass over here. So 5, 10, 15. Like, ugh. And I'm gonna take out my bow.
Yeah, that
There we
hits.
go. I'm just gonna call out, well, my aim doesn't suck.
I second that.
There's that.
Nice. As
Good.
you
Never
hit
misses the
this
hole.
one, you poke out an eye as it falls down dead.
All right, 10, 15. It'll be like, I'm just gaping at my chest going,
You're like coughing up blood.
Yeah,
Freak.
coming in close with my bow
5,
tonight.
10. Let's see what she rolls here. That is a 1, which I believe is an acid splash. So she is gonna. But they need to make a dex
Dex
save.
save. That is a 22.
That's fine. It doesn't do anything. She goes back here again.
Alrighty. Stonewall.
Stonewall is going to run. Is this difficult terrain?
It
actually?
is
Shit.
25. She can't move out of it because she has 25, or she has 5 feet of movement left.
anything for the action?
Oh, she'll actually dash. Just kidding. There we go. She'll get right up on him and scream.
Alrighty. Hammer.
I won't do what she did. Dash. And then I don't really have much movement left, so just gonna be like, hey buddy.
Roxana.
Roxana is gonna take a look around to you. By the way, did they do their full movement through the grass? Because that's still considered difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
yeah, they
for
dashed.
anything. Okay. Roxana's gonna gonna pop out, drop the rough terrain.
Okay.
I was gonna do it last turn, but forgot about it.
Yeah, no worries. I think they would have had to dash to get there anyway.
Cerber.
Nice, that hits. Another 1 point of damage with that trusty old produce flame. You know, this is the one that you hit the first time. You're the only one who's damaged this creature so far. So, you know, there's that.
I'm going to find you, and I'm gonna smash every set of dice you own.
Oh, I mean, it's not my fault you're rolling bad.
I touched the hammer sheet. Your computer must be cleansed in water.
Maybe
Water
you should
would-
just suck less.
Death meal.
I'm going to come up here, and I have 10 feet of movement still. Can I climb up on these rocks without,
You have
like-
10 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
No.
No, you cannot. As you attempt to, you slip and fall on your face. You smack your head on the rock, and you fall backwards prone, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from your stupidity.
Feel sad, man.
You have your action.
You have any?
Soliel's just like slow clapping in the background.
I forgot he had that.
So, Bethmill runs up, sees this, he's got this all planned out in his mind, and like an action hero, jumps a little too early. Goes to try and land on the rock, but isn't quite high enough. As his foot just kind of hits the edge of it, he slips and begins to fall. Trying to catch himself, he accidentally smacks his head hard on one of them and falls over backwards as he holds out his hand, unable to see his target, and shoots a firebolt into the ceiling, and a couple more pebbles begin to fall on his face.
Silvio, what's so funny? What happened?
You're missing the show, Dalton.
Shark.
Don't make me laugh. I'm coughing up blood.
I'm gonna straight at you and be like, "Hi, Kobold. Bye, Kobold." And boop.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits. Alrighty. Nice.
Zing.
It is now the kobold's turn as it looks around, this time looking pretty visibly scared. Looks to Stonewall, and I need her to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I see your ominous text in the chat. There you go.
Yet.
Did you hear me, Grady?
Oh, to me?
Stonewall.
Stonewall needs to make.
Wisdom save
gotcha.
with advantage.
That's why I wasn't. Yep. Wisdom, right? You said?
Yeah.
With
Advantage, though.
You got your one out of the way.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
Grady!
What the fuck?
It's not my fault you're rolling bad. Maybe you should suck less.
Oh my god.
As the kobold looks to her and says, "Save me, friend!" She is considered charmed by it.
Oh no.
Nefarious.
Damn it, Grady.
Oh no. It's not his fault. It's just how it goes. Man, it's what you kind of like. It's one of those like you talk shit, get hit moments, you know.
Don't worry, he'll come to our home
5,
game.
1, 2.
He'll come to our home game and we'll all roll ones against Strahd and die.
I know, right?
Pretty, dude, I gotta work so early that day.
I know.
Hate you all.
No, you don't. You love us.
I'm gonna be so tired and crabby. I'll be like,
I don't really
I'm
want
definitely
to use
gonna be
a spell
raging.
slot for this, so I'm.
I mean, that's kind of what warlocks do. Hey, look
Nice,
at
that hits.
Ooh.
Gonna give him the power. The powers that be.
Boom! As you smack this thing with your eldritch energy, it's starting to look pretty hurt now, but it's still up.
Would you fucking die already? And, well, I'm good. Hide here.
Behind Sid.
Yeah.
Behind the sorcerer. Okay.
Alrighty, Sildiel, it's now your turn.
Fine, I'm gonna Ray of Frost him.
Squishy sorcerer. No.
Unfortunately, an 11 will definitely not actually Ray of Frost him. As you
Nefarious.
begin to shoot, still chuckling from the effect that Vethmil put himself through, you narrowly miss shooting him.
And then I go hide behind Nefarious because.
Yeah, because you do. Dalton.
Go over here and I'm just gonna look and I'm just kind of like coughing blood. Like, then I see Vethmil on the ground. I go, oh.
That's what I was laughing at.
And hopefully I don't get distracted. I certainly do.
It's really funny.
And then I go right back here.
You're like, after almost dying, I needed that.
Yeah, right behind the wall.
Let's try again. Freak's gonna
I
pop
killed a
in
couple
here.
of them. I don't need to be greedy.
That is a Ray of Frost.
Before Stonewall kills us all.
Yeah.
Friend!
She'll hit.
Hey.
That'll hit, yeah.
One of us can hit with a Ray of Frost. 1 damage.
Boom! 8 points of damage. All right.
Hi! So sweet.
Stonewall, the kobold in front of you is your friend. What do you do?
Well, Stonewall's gonna smack the shit out of Hammer.
Oh no.
All right. 19 will definitely hit. As Hammer takes only 2 points of damage because of rage, and is incredibly confused as to why this person that they've hired is now attacking it. Hammer.
Why are you hitting me? And I hit her back.
Oh!
You mess with the boy.
She's gonna use her 1-day ability to make that not crit.
Alright. Still 8
No,
points
you
of
missed.
damage. Oh, that's a miss?
Yeah.
Okay. Even on a with it. Okay, so it
Yep,
misses
it
even
makes
on
it
a
miss
crit.
instead.
Oh, that's bullshit.
You hit the shield.
Why you hit me? Actually, she's gonna. No, yeah, she stay right there, basically.
Roxana.
Roxana's gonna firebolt him for 1 damage again.
Pretty,
If we hit him with 1 damage enough times, he will die.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
What do I? I'm just gonna leave the fucking room.
Roxana's just like, I'm done with this shit.
Vethmil, on your ass.
This was gonna stand back up and try again.
Alright, go ahead and make another athletics check.
Please roll another nat 1. Oh, so close!
not your night, man. Not your night.
Make this shit up, man.
I got 5 feet of movement left. Can I try again?
No, because you're prone.
I'm face stepping into my new friend's place.
The walk of shame right there.
Well, what about your action?
God, like just
Nope.
straight up.
Crying is free
And
action.
you can dash to get more movement to stand
Nope.
back up. Okay, no,
Nope.
you're just
You face step on your
I
ass.
said fuck it. I'm
Damn.
dead.
shark.
Out, man.
Oh, I have literal tears in my eyes.
making
I'm fine. I'm just dying. It's fine. All right. Shark is gonna spark. And
Nope.
nope.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh man, that's just the tale of this game, isn't it? Like, my goodness.
The bandit life, man.
Yeah. It is gonna go ahead and use another chromatic orb. Then it wasn't supposed to get this turn. It's gonna shoot it at Nefarious. That's
Hello,
an 8.
meat shield.
That's a what?
That's an 8. Your turn.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. All right.
What are the odds 4 people miss again?
apparently
Right.
pretty high.
No, I'm never.
Yeah.
I thought about it. So I go to blast him, and
Where's
I trip
my
over my own
soundboard,
2
John?
feet, and-
I'm
I
so
know,
glad I
right?
face stepped out of there. That would have shot me.
Yes, it
You-
would have.
Need our fucking soundboard for this game.
Sildiel, good God,
I'm
guys,
good.
what
All
in
you
the
need
hell?
to do, so the soundboard tonight would just be constantly wah wah wah.
I know.
Don't even shut it off, just have it go constantly. I'm going to ray across the sky again. And probably roll a 1. I did it!
Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
It's a fucking miracle.
1 point of damage. Oh no, 4!
4
All
whole
right,
points of
as
damage.
this cold energy smacks the creature, it is looking rough, but he is still
Die.
alive.
Please.
Dalton.
Oh lordy. Okay, so I'm gonna step in the room. I'm gonna try again. Be like, this thing is invincible. No, it's
Nice.
You're
Oh,
like,
it's dead
it's
now.
invincible.
They all
The
rolled
kobold
dice
says
to do
back to you, Nildros gives me power! And then you kill it.
Mildros. Mildros, he said?
That is what he said
No.
before you killed him. And now he's dead.
Has to be that.
I heard
undead
mildew.
dragon.
Mildew?
Mildros gives him
Mildros.
power.
Oh.
It's probably that fucking thing that you want to go and bone. Literally.
I don't want to
Search the bodies.
Yes. Yes, God, I'm searching all of the bodies. Specifically the one who was chromatic orbing it.
Oh, they all had
They
that
all were.
spell.
So
Make
if they
an
all have that
investigation check.
spell, more than likely have the component cast it. At least you would think that anyway.
Or they're NPCs and don't have to play by those rules.
Come on, man.
With a 12.
Come on, man!
With a 12, most NPCs who have spellcasting, it says they don't need the material components.
Such bullshit.
As you search the bodies, you find... I mean, none of them had any sort of armor. All 6 of them had daggers. So there are 6 daggers that you find. You also find between the lot of them a total of 10 silver pieces. And you do find a single diamond on one of them.
I keep the diamond.
You would.
The diamond. But I will let everyone. Oh, hey, look, 10 silver pieces. There's, I'll flick one to everybody. We'll just keep the change.
Excuse me while I roll a perception check real quick.
Sildiel doesn't care.
You don't see shit.
Nope.
Sildiel's default is knowing that Nefarious is bullshitting them at
I
all
mean, if we
times,
go
so-
with my passive at 16.
I rolled insight. So you need to roll deception. I'm sure it's high.
Me?
Yeah, I rolled. Damn right, I rolled insight.
Okay.
I was like, you're searching everything and you found 10 silver pieces. Okay.
Okay, so not the best,
Well,
but
so
She
There's a
found
tie.
10 silver pieces.
Ty. Me.
Or he found, rather.
Bullshit.
Beth Mill, we killed them all. You can come back now. I yell. Do the walk of shame in here.
Just go to the next
yeah, it's
door.
10 silver.
I would prefer a rest if possible.
We
I
should do
have
like a short
5 hit points.
Yeah, I could do it a short
I
rest.
got fudged at the like
I'm cool with
hard.
one. I don't think I took damage that entire time.
5 to 5.
No, I'm good.
Are you guys holding up in that room and taking a short rest then,
I
or
prefer it.
Yeah.
Nice idea.
Yeah.
if you guys close yourselves in that room, I will give you the hour. Nothing comes knocking on that door during this hour. So short rest. There you go.
Caterpie.